Hey everyone, thanks for checking out Everyday Short Stories again. We're now on chapter 5, and the theme this month was dreams. So sit back, relax, and enjoy my really unoriginal anxiety dreams.
So I, as the host, like to usually start the stories off. Actually, I always start the stories off. I don't know why I said usually, but dreams. The dreams can be anything, by the way. They can be nightmares, or they could be aspirations, or in my case, they're going to be anxiety dreams. I have three pretty consistent anxiety dreams. The most recent anxiety dream is the dream that I get a call from my university usually, or my high school, and they tell me that I didn't finish high school, that I forgot to take a class. Uh, and so then I find myself at that university or in high school, and I'm in the middle of class, and I realize it's the end of the semester or the quarter, and I hadn't actually been to any classes. So I have no idea, and it's always some kind of science class or something that I could never fake. And I'm usually talking to somebody who alerts me that it's, you know, the finals week and I need to take this test. So then I run through campus, and it's, getting closer and closer, and then I get stopped by friends, and I kind of forget about the exam, and then I realize the exam's happening, so I start running again, and I get to the exam, and this kind of goes on and never really has an end to it. And it's funny because I thought that was a relatively unique dream, but the more I told people about it, the more I realized pretty much everybody has that dream, this anxiety dream. And then I Googled it, and it was really kind of funny. They're like, yeah, everybody has this dream. Don't worry about it. It's just a dream. So the second most common anxiety dream I have is my waiting tables. So all through college and even after college, I would wait tables to make ends meet, or to, make ends. And and every time I start a new job, even though I'm not waiting tables anymore, I have this dream, and it's a dream where I go into a restaurant. I'm greeted by usually a trainer who's going to show me the ropes. That person quickly disappears, and while they disappear, I suddenly get just overwhelmed with fatigue. And I'm thinking, I just need 5 minutes of sleep. If I can get 5 minutes of sleep, I'll be good. And I close my eyes for a second, and when I open them, there's a table there, of four or five people. So I think to myself, well, I know the job well enough that I could probably go and get their order and figure out a way to get them going. So I go up and I take a drink order or a food order, and I go to the bar and there's nobody there. And I go to the back of the house, the restaurant, and into the kitchen, and nobody's there. And I come back out and I think, well, maybe if I put it into the computer, somebody will show up. And I'm looking at the computer, and I don't know how the keyboard works because it's color coded, and there's no logic, rhyme, or reason to this keyboard. And I'm thinking the whole time, I'm thinking if I could just get some sleep. And then I turn around, and not only is there, one more table, but there's three or four more tables. And I'm thinking the whole time, if I could just get some sleep, if somebody would just show up, I'd be cool and everything would be fine. And then the dream kind of either peters out, or I wake up, or I'm not sure. But the last anxiety dream I have on a regular basis is one that I think I've actually overcome. And this is my running one. So I used to run a lot, and I love running. But every once in a while I have this dream where my legs are really, really heavy. It's either my legs are really heavy or I forgot the rhythm of running. So the right hand and left knee, I forgot that kind of very simple rhythm of running. And I can't do it anymore. And my legs are getting heavy. And then for whatever reason, somebody's chasing me, or there's a bomb about to go off. I need to run. Well, one time I had that dream about 2 or 3 years ago. And in that dream, I thought, well, if I can't run, maybe I can skip. And I started skipping. And every time I skipped, I would go faster and faster and faster. And suddenly I was just flying, I was running like the Flash. And I thought, oh, wait a minute, maybe I'm running too fast. I don't know if I can turn. And sure enough, I could turn just as much as, just as easily as I wanted. So everything just started going really smoothly, and became almost a flying dream where I could just run and do whatever I wanted. and I felt like really euphoric from that dream. And so anytime I have a running can't run dream, that's what it turns into, is some kind of flying dream or close to. And so I always found that kind of fun. So now I'm just trying to figure out how to make my university dream a lucid dream, where I go and take the test and I ace it and I'm like, yeah. And then so maybe I can stop having that stupid university dream. So, all right. Well, thanks.